post Fakrabad, Taluka, I'm Fakrabad, Taluka
Please go ahead.
Jamshid, District Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. My farm is located in Maharashtra, and I'm doing organic since last around 20 years, and I'm a NPOP certified organic farmer. As you know, that our Ahmednagar district is area, and cultivating jowar, that is a okay. So apart from jowar, also we are cultivating another different crop. Our main crop is the jowar, that is known as the sorghum. Okay. So the I'm giving information mainly on this strategy success in organic jowar farming. So going to ahead. So about jowar. So sorghum is mainly internationally it is known as a millet, and it is locally known as a jowar. Sorghum is a crop that is naturally compatible with organic farming because, as you know, jowar less water. Even it's capable to grow on only the rain. Even someone don't have a water to give to sorghum. Even on the basis of the rain also that can easily grow. So sorghum is a that's why it's a drought tolerance, which makes it ideal for organic farming. Okay. So sorghum can thrive in a less fertile soil. That is also main feature of sorghum, which align with organic farming's reliance on a natural fertility management. Okay. Sorghum has an inherent resistance to pests and diseases, which minimizes the need for synthetic pesticides. Okay, so that is the main, we can say, inherent property of the sorghum, which resists the pests, whatever the pests or diseases come in between during the growing period. So sorghum having inbuilt capacity to resist it. Okay, so sorghum can be used in various ways, including grain, syrup, and fodder for cows. Okay, so that is the main. Even in across India, we can see the jowar sorghum is the main eating grain. Apart from eating, as for the human being, it can be used as a for the syrup as well as the it is a main crop as a fodder also. So if you see those area growing the jowar, so the jowar is also used as a fodder. So it is a multi-purpose crop. Another feature of the sorghum, it is a highly recommended by nowadays by the doctor. That is a gluten free. That is the main feature of the sorghum, and you can see nowadays people getting a diabetic patient, even BP and many other diseases. So nowadays the doctor also suggesting. So you must prefer sorghum in your daily diet. So sorghum is a gluten free, that is the main feature, and in a high fiber, and it's a highly nutritious. That's why the popularity of a sorghum is nowadays increasing. So everyone now, many more people now preferring in their daily diet, that is a jowar or we can say sorghum. Another feature that is sorghum is a versatile crop that fits well into a crop rotation. So with a different kind of a crop rotation, we will see in next slide. Importance of a steppe crop in Maharashtra as well as across India. This staple crop that is a jowar. Main thing that I earlier I covered, that is a drought tolerant. Jowar can survive with a minimal water. That is the main feature. That's why most of the drought prone area, their main crop is the jowar. Second, it's a soil adaptability. Jowar grows well in a poor soil as well. So even though the soil is in a less quality, the jowar can easily grow in that particular area. So soil adaptability is also the favorable condition for this jowar growing. Next, that is a food security. Jowar is a primary food source for many rural communities in India. So even we nowadays also we are seeing the in rural area the mainly jowar is the main food, and nowadays in urban area also they are preferring the jowar as a main food. So providing sustenance and the nutrition, so food security is a main factor. in this jowar. Livestock feed. Jowar is used as a fodder for animals that I covered earlier. So most of the Gopalak, those having a Gaushala and other, they are also preferring jowar as a fodder because it is a highly nutritious and for the cow also it is a very useful fodder. Climate resilience. Jowar is a heat tolerant crop. Okay, so nowadays we are observing the imbalance in a climate. So in this challenging climatic condition also, we can easily grow the jowar. So that's why it is known as a heat tolerant crop, making it suitable for India's changing climatic condition. Okay, so climatic resilience is also the main feature for this jowar. That's why we should adopt this crop more and more. Okay, so drought tolerance, soil adaptability, food security, livestock feed, and climatic resilience. We'll go now on the next slide. Importance of organic farming. What is the importance of organic farming? Nowadays, we are seeing day by day organic carbon of a soil is reducing because of the highly pesticides and the fertilizer, chemical fertilizer nowadays farmer is using. Different commercial crops are adapting by the farmers, and for survival of these commercial crops, they have to use the chemicals like fertilizers and pesticides, and it affects the organic carbon. So until and unless we will not focus on a soil organic carbon, we will not survive further. So that's why the organic farming is very important, and for the organic farming, jowar crop is suitable for that. So organic farming is agriculture that makes a healthy food, healthy soil, healthy plants, and healthy environment along with crop productivity. For sustainability of agriculture also, organic farming is essential. Organic farming is nothing but traditional farming, which is have a complete scientific approach towards farming. It is based on Gau Adharit Kheti, that is a desi cow-based farming. If you see in our area, we are also focusing on organic farming, and organic farming is mainly based on the cow-based farming. So organic farming mainly needs fertilizer, that is a cow dung, and pesticide, that is a cow urine. So these are the two nutritional factors that we can use to cultivate the different crops. Okay, so that is nothing but organic farming. We are saying it is nothing but a Gau Adharit Kheti. It is a environmental friendly and it gives food security with nutritious food. That's why it is a, we can see it's a security. Okay, so we always say one phrase that is जीवन करी जीवित्वा अन्न हे पूर्ण ब्रह्म उदर भरण नोहे जानिजे यज्ञ कर्म means eating is not just about filling the stomach. Considering it is a yajna, karma, God worship, stomach should be offered with a natural, pure food. So that's why for this purpose, organic farming is very essential, and farmers should go for the organic farming, and they can start with the jowar for the crop as a jowar. Now the next point during this, as we are saying, the successful strategies for the jowar organic farming. So whenever you are cultivating jowar as organically, we must also make a identification for that particular crop. So organic certification is very important. Until and unless we will not get a proper rate or cost for particular our products. So organic certification of a jowar is essential. Now we will see how, which are the different agencies uh, support for this organic certification. So certified organic products guarantee that no chemical pesticides or fertilizer were used That is the guarantee of the certification, and that's why people prefer certified organic jowar or any certified organic grains. So that should be a certified. Organic food is protected at every stage of handling, from production to packaging. Okay, so, so only harvesting means from sowing to cultivation and till harvesting. This is not only the case of the organic, but even for in the case of the storing, handling, in that case also we have to follow the organic norms. That is, the organic food is protected at every stage of handling, from production to packaging. So the certified organic label means the product is completely chemical free and has been strictly audited. Okay, so might be you are aware, organic certification contains a different stages where auditor actually visit your field and they audit your farm and your crop and soil and water, everything. And after auditing it, if it fits into that norms, then it gives a certification of organic. Okay. So organic certified organic are certified as per the government prescribed norms. Organic standard take into account the protection of a topsoil and soil health. NPOP, the National Program for Organic Production, is known for its blue and red Indian Organic logo. So there are different standards: NPOP, NOP, PGS. There are different standards are present in India. So by means as a farmer, which standards we are preferring, it's completely depending on farmers. And nowadays, NPOP, NOP, these certification mainly asked by the consumer. The Indian organic logo ensures that the product has been produced and processed in accordance with the NPOP standards. During this successful jowar organic farming, soil preparation for organic jowar cultivation is very important. There are different points that we will see now. Field selection. Choose a well draining field with suitable soil texture and pH. These are the important points for cultivation of a jowar. Soil testing. Test the soil to determine its pH, nutrient content, and organic matter. So by knowing this factor, we can easily take the jowar organically in that particular area where we will get a good yields in a good quantity. Plugging. Plug the field to depth of 15 to 20 centimeters to loosen the soil and break clods. Leveling. Level the field to ensure even distribution of water and nutrients. So leveling is also very important. Addition of organic matter. Add compost, manure, or green manure to improve soil fertility and structure. Mixing of soil. Mix soil thoroughly to a depth of 15 to 20 centimeters to distribute organic matter and nutrients evenly. Ridges and furrows. Create a ridges and furrows to facilitate water harvesting and reduce soil erosion. Mulching. Apply a layer of organic mulch to retain moisture and suppress weeds. These steps enhance soil health, fertility, structure, creating a conductive environment for organic jowar cultivation. So soil preparation before cultivation or before sowing, soil preparation is very important, and plugging, its leveling, soil testing, field selection, these all the points are very important. We must consider before sowing. Next point, seed selection and its treatment. So seed selection during a or before jowar sowing, choose a high quality certified organic jowar seeds that are suitable for your region and climate. In our farm, we 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 also give importance on seed bank. Nowadays, seed bank is also important, playing an important role. And it is not any rocket science where we are not able to maintain our own seed. So those are preferring organically organic farming in a jowar. They must preserve their own seed to use for the next year. Okay, so choose high quality and maintain your own seed as a keep it into your seed bank. Select seeds with a desirable traits such as drought tolerance, disease resistance, and high yield potential. So considering these all the points, you must select the seeds properly. Consider using heirlooms or traditional varieties that are well adapted to local conditions. So all these points are very important while seed selection. After seed selection, seed treatment is very important. Use natural seed treatments such as cow dung, cow urine mixture in your seed, neem seed, kernel powder that also you can use during your seed treatment, garlic extract that is also very good practice during your seed treatment, and turmeric powder. So if you ask to us, we generally use the cow dung for the seed treatment. Avoid chemical seed treatment as they can harm soil health and beneficial microorganisms. So we strictly or we will tell to you go for the natural seed treatment and it definitely will help to maintain your organic carbon as well as it will give a good yield. Some additional tips during this seed treatment. And seeds are stored properly in a cool, dry place to maintain their viability. Use seeds within a year or two of purchase for optimal generation and vigor. Consider saving seeds from your own harvest to develop your own locally adapted variety. That's why we are saying uh, farmers must go for their own seed bank where they can store their own cultivated grain as a seed and they can use that particular seed for the next year. We'll go ahead for the crop rotation and intercropping. Crop rotation is very important during this organic jowar farming. Break, it breaks the disease and pest cycle. It improves the soil fertility and structure. It increases crop yields and quality. It reduces soil erosion and nutrient depletion. It supports biodiversity. So that's why we must do the crop rotation. Some examples, jowar can be a rotate with legume, chickpea, cereals, example like a wheat. Okay. Jowar also rotate with the oil seed like a sunflower, pulses, pigeon pea. By implementing crop rotation and intercropping practices, you can create a more resilient and diverse agriculture ecosystem that benefits both your crop and the environment. Else, if we not rotate the, if we not follow the crop rotation, it definitely will hamper your crop yield. And second, that is a weed management. So for the weed management, also crop rotation is very important. Intercropping grows multiple crops together on the same land, enhances soil fertility and structure, increases biodiversity and ecosystem services, reduces pests and diseases, improves crop yield and quality. So some popular intercropping combinations are jowar with legume, some chickpea or pigeon pea, jowar with oil seed, jowar with vegetables. So these are some popular combinations that we are also preferring in our area. In this organic farming of a jowar, organic pest and disease management is very important and we must focus on that. So crop rotation that we have seen, it breaks the life cycle of a pest and reduces their population. That's why crop rotation is very important. Second, biological control encourages beneficial insects like ladybugs, lacewings, parasitic wasps that preys on pests. Third one, neem-based pest control. Neem seed leaves and oil are used to repel and kill pests. Fourth one, spray solutions. Garlic, chili, and soap solution are used to repel and kill pests. Fifth one, there is a artificial traps. Sticky traps, pitfall traps, and yellow traps are used to capture and remove pests. Physical barriers, fine mesh screens, fine netting prevent pests from reaching the crop. Companion planting, certain plants like marigold, basil, mint repel pests when planted alongside jowar. So these are also companion planting is important. Resonant variants, breeding jowar varieties with natural resonance to pests and diseases. Cultural control, adjusting farming practices like sowing date, plant density, irrigation to reduce pest susceptibility. So these are the important points for the organic pest and disease management. For successful strategies for the jowar organic farming, we must focus on the market opportunities also. So different point I covered, organic certification, then logo, we must do the labeling, packaging, cleaning, grading. These all things are very important for the marketing, and it gives a sustainable market for your organic jowar. Nowadays, in a urban area, in a rural area, as well as in a urban area, demand of organic jowar is increasing, and organic jowar, traceable organic, so those jowar having a traceability, that source are very less. And if we come into this organic jowar, or it's a main crop of the millet. So nowadays we are seeing millet here also is going on. From across the world, everyone is demanding for the millets, and almost 60 to 70%. If you see the different millets, 60 to 70% shares are the organic jowar. Okay, and so day by day demand is increasing. So we must go for the organic jowar. Few snaps we have covered about our Deshpande organic farm. You can go through it. So this is the one organic carbon. See, by adapting organic farming of a jowar, you will see the organic carbon is almost 2% or more than 2% of our farm. This is a coupling with this is the weeding management. Physically, people are there. Those removing unwanted crops from the jowar. That is a weeding management. These are the cows. That's why we are saying is organic farming is nothing but desi cow-based farming. So these are our some cows. You can see this is our quality of a jowar, organically grown. Only the cow dung and urine that we are using, and some natural, whatever the residues that we are using for this jowar. Uh, some more snaps about our farm. You see the quality of our jowar, soil quality, weed management, everything. Some this is the photo when we are approaching the different colleges and schools where we are giving information. We are sharing information with the students. This is our organic market at Nashik, where we are, as a farmer, like I told, there are different opportunities. Huge opportunities are there where we can sell our own organic certified. And this is, you can see the queue where people are coming to purchase the grains, vegetables, oil, ghee, and mainly the main item is here the organic jowar. So this is a market we have developed in Nashik, Maharashtra. So I would like to conclude now. This is my mobile number. Thank you. Yes, if anyone having any question, please let me know. So I will try my level best to answer your question.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Dhanraj, for the presentation. Now I'll take up some questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, what are the key principles of organic farming that apply specifically to jowar cultivation?
Key principles is that the main thing that is the jowar is a this is a drone prone water wherever the water crisis are there, you can choose this jowar. Second thing, means it needs a very less water. Second thing, soil adaptability is there. So even there is a less quality soil, we can easily sow the jowar, and where we can get a very good yield of a jowar. Third one, that is a demand of a market. So more and more nowadays people are uh, going towards the millets, and jowar is the main crop of the millets. Okay, so if we see the other millets, then there are many challenges in the quantum wise. But the jowar, where we can across India in any environment, any climatic change, we can easily take a jowar, and it's a gluten free feature wise we see, and even many people in a society, they are also suggesting the people to go for the jowar. So these are the main we can say key principles. Okay, so farmers should go for the jowar and in organic method. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how important is soil health in organic jowar farming, and what practices can enhance soil fertility?
uh, Soil fertility we can enhance by rotation. Then we can adopt the multiple crops along with the jowar. We can sow the another crops, so those extract the or those we can say जो भी nitrogen extract करता है, so that will also increase the soil quality. The third one, that is the cow dung, cow urine. These are the basic thing that we can prepare the jivamrut, dashpurniyark, and different fertilizer. Those naturally we can grow, so that we can mix with the soil and we can enhance the quality of the soil.
Okay. And what are effective what are effective pest and disease management strategies in organic jowar farming?
Pardon?
What are the effective pest and disease management strategies in organic jowar farming?
Pest management, that first thing, in the this jowar itself having a capability to resist the pest and diseases. Okay. Another thing, like in the organic method, which are the practices we are preferring? That we are using the cow urine. We are preparing the spermia, where the multiple crops and cow urine and cow dung that we are mixing with each other and keeping for the 20 to 25 days, and by using that particular culture, we are controlling the pest and diseases. So that is a one method. So another, that you can like curd, like we having a gaushala, so we are also using the curd and some other natural things. So that way also we can reduces the pest attack and diseases on the jowar.
Okay.
Yes.
And how does crop rotation benefit jowar cultivation and what crops are recommended for rotation?
See, rotation is very important because whenever we are taking the same crop on a same field, then definitely you will see the yield difference in the next year. So rotation is very important because the soil quality, if you want to improve, and for if you're having a 10 acres, 20 acres land, then it is not physically possible to give a cow dung and cow urine or even jivamrut. Okay. So rotation is the very effective method where we can sow the for rotation wise we can sow the another crop which increase the soil properties by different these nutritions. Okay, like also I mention here like legume is the or pigeon pea is the one of the example. Uh, if we take the jawar and after jawar if we take the pigeon pea, after pigeon pea you take the jawar definitely you will see the good yield or good quality of a jawar. Even some oil seeds you can take some vegetables like okra or chili. So these are the some examples. Those you can use in the rotation, means crop rotation or intercropping. So which will help to maintain your soil and soil fertility. And if you have a good soil fertility or soil health, definitely your crop will be healthy. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what are the advantages of using organic fertilizers and biopesticides in jowar farming?
We always give a one example. If we give a organic fertilizers and a pesticide to the respective crop, it it affects or to the respective nutrition's value. If you visit our farm, you will see the board. If you purchase our jawar of a 1 kg, and if you extract the nutrients from our 1 kg of a jawar, it is equivalent to the 5 kg of a jawar of a outside. That means your organic fertilizers and pesticides directly impact on your nutrition's value. So that's why also we can convince to our customers or consumers if you prefer the organic crops, organic grains, so its a nutritional value is very high. So that's why we must go for the organic. Means it is a healthy food. Nutritions wise is also it is a high nutritions and it will also give a good health to the human being. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Mm, okay. One second.
So your means those are your audience right now listening or those will listen. So I would also like to appeal them whenever it is possible they can come to Maharashtra if they in future anytime if they come to Maharashtra they can they please come and visit our this initiative. We are running our initiative around 30 acres and out of 30 acres every year 50% of our land we are cultivating by this jowar. Okay, so means for the 30 acre, it is not possible to give a water, and our area is a water crisis area. So for 15 to 20 acres of land, we are sowing by the jowar. We are harvesting by jowar. So that the by these also you can see the that much of quantity we are sowing this jowar.
Okay. And how can water conservation techniques be integrated into organic jowar farming practices?
The traditional method that we can first thing it's a means our practice is that we don't need to give a water to a respective jawar because completely means in the month of September October we generally sow in the month of October, that is a Rabbi, this is our Rabbi crop. Okay, And at the end of a rainy season, we sow the jowar, and hardly it needs one rain or two rain. And for the 4.5 months, it easily comes out and it gives a in a good yield. Okay. So for and that your question about the how we can give the water. So traditional way also we can give even sprinkler. You can if you having a very less water, then sprinkler you can use. That is also but drip is not effective as per our practice. But sprinkler can work when the crop size is very small. At that time, sprinkler can be useful. Yes, ma'am.
And what role does biodiversity play in promoting sustainable jowar cultivation?
Uh, it's a it's good playing role means it gives the like earlier also I covered nutritional value also high. It's weed management also good. Then it's also impact to the your soil fertility. So in the all thing like soil, then crops health and the yield. For this, all the three things will be impacted by this bio. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How can farmers minimize post-harvest losses in jowar farming?
Uh, Post harvest means that I'm not getting what exactly you want to ask.
Post-harvest,
Mhm.
post-harvest losses, loss in
Post
jowar
harvest
farming.
loss.
Yeah. Hmm.
Post harvest loss. I don't think any after harvesting there will be any miss. Whatever the methods they are adopting, like post harvest, they can keep. Means it is a organic means they are growing organically. So we have to take care how we can store the jowar. Okay, we must have a separate storage room. We should use the neem patta, then turmeric powder, some another method to store this jowar properly. So these insects will not affect our this yield. Okay, because post harvesting, after post harvesting, the storage is also important in organic method because, like I also covered in my presentation, growing any crop is not only up to means organic is not up to only growing the crops. Post harvesting is also important. So transportation, then storing, and up to delivering. So in that all, and even end users also should maintain this jowar in a proper manner. Means they should also not use any chemical for saving that particular grain from insects. Okay, so these are very important things, and that way we can reduce the loss.
Okay. And what are the marketing opportunities for organic jowar and how can farmers tap into them?
Like I told, organic jowar demand is day by day increasing, and whatever the millets crops are available, say 60 to 70% yield is of jowar. First thing. Second, we can prepare many different byproducts from the jowar as well. So jowar only for as a grain, no, we can prepare many multiple products from the jowar. Even nowadays, people are making some dosa, biscuits, some cookies, okay, even noodles. So all these are the byproducts nowadays preparing by this jowar. So even different industries, those want to prepare these noodles, they are also they are also demanding for the jowar. And if it is organic, then for the organic jowar, there are huge demand. If we go for the certification, nowadays these different companies or different sources, they are also demanding for the certified organic jowar. Okay, and like I also mentioned that NPOP certified. So there are different certification bodies, PGS bodies are there, NPOP, NOP. Okay, if you want to export your jowar, then you have to go for the NOP. If you want to sell domestic in a domestic market, The NPOP standards are there, and this standard gives the identification to your product. So these are the value addition. So if you want more and more cost to your product, okay, then you must go for the certification. Okay, if we say it's a naturally grown, people will not trust on your naturally grown practices. But if you go for organically certified product, then definitely people will pay extra cost to your product. So farmers should go for these jowar, and cultivation cost is also less. It also needs a very less water. So in a less investment, they can take a good yield, and if they develop their own marketing chain, then they can easily sell their product to the end user or their consumer. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think, yeah, last question.
Okay.
How can farmers monitor and optimize yields while maintaining organic certification standards?
Okay. This question on behalf of farmer or on behalf of a group of means, see, monitoring any crop. See, if I'm an individual farmer, then monitoring is not a issue for me because I'm an individual farmer. Okay. If I am doing a farming in a group, means if in a my group there are the 500 farmers connected to me, in that case, monitoring issue can comes. Okay. So monitoring means in a PGS, if you see the PGS standard, so we have to give a what we can say uh, in a return to the government that we will monitor to each other. Okay, that is the first thing in a PGS. In NPOP and OP, auditor physically means whichever the agencies we have we have approach to them. That agency people comes to on your field, they take any your crop randomly, and they send that particular crop to respective NABL accredited lab for testing. And if your crops or your particular product fulfill that particular norms, okay, then and then your particular agency will give a organic certification. Okay. Monitoring, like earlier also told, as a group, we can monitor to each other. Second thing, this lab testing is also important to traceable your crop. Okay. Apart from this, nowadays satellite-based monitoring is also coming. Okay. In future, might be government will monitor your crop through satellite. So uh, means that technology will also come soon. So your crop will not only will monitor by the agency physically, but satellite will also the monitors. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Dhanraj, I don't see any more questions.
Okay.
So now we have come to end of question round. On
Okay.
behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I like to thank you for a detailed presentation and answering all the questions. And I also like to thank our editorial team for sharing the questions. The meeting will now be closed. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank
You're
you.
most welcome. Thank you.